Hey guys, how you doing? This coach coming at you. And I tried to post this the other day, but something they wouldn't let me post it. I don't know why. Maybe the video was too long, but I'm trying to do it concisely, man. So got a situation that just happened in Nevada, in Virginia City, Nevada, with land owner slash landlord threatening to lynch a brother talking about registering people to vote. And that always, we just had the Sonia Massey situation where the cop lynched her by killing her. Blessed thing that the police precinct sort of the fallacy in their ways and even hiring the guy, but arrested him immediately, fired him and arrested him immediately. Then you have another situation dealing with the Atlanta situation where you can always find it on K&K Unlimited on YouTube, my post on any given day, catching up on the news and everything, keeping you abreast of what's going on. So in Atlanta, family was having a repast for their grandfather. European neighbor come out telling them they're not having no gang meeting at their house. Hold up, this is their house. They're not blocking the driveway. They said alleged that it's blocking the driveway, not blocking the driveway or anything. But yet spewing all these crazy themes, racist, non-racist, just irritating as hell. But my number one thing for us is Coach always is a proponent of self-defense. You gotta protect yourself. The first law of nature is self-preservation. Now, if you don't want to learn hand-to-hand combat, then you gotta get some mace. You gotta get something else to help equal the playing field, or asp, a baton, something. Those that want to get firearms, get the firearms training, so you will know where the second things happen and you see it's going crazy, you could aim at your target and neutralize the problem. Listen, I'm a special officer in the city, DMV area. I grew up fighting. Before I learned how to fight, let me tell you a funny story. My dad was an ex-street dude, right? Got caught up when he was young. Did a juvenile sentence in Lorton, the juvenile detention center in Lorton, and came home, changed his life around, allegedly. Never got caught up again. But he was still crooked as hell. But anyway. He grew up in Southside, D.C. I came from Southside, went to see Pleasant, Capitol Heights, all back in the city when dad and mom split. But my dad was a funny dude, so he grew up, I guess his dad didn't teach him. I don't know, my grandfather died before I was born, so I'm not sure how their relationship was. I never had a relationship with him, I was a baby. So I was gone, he was gone before I was even a baby. So, long story short, my dad was dating one of my man's older sister. And so this dummy telling his sister everything that's going on in the neighborhood out see Pleasant, Capitol Heights. And so it was one time we had some drama from these jokers in the projects, and we was living in houses at that time. And it was like 20 of them coming down the hill from Central Gardens, and we was like, listen, we don't feel like rumbling today. So we kicked rocks. We was running, right? So this dude tell his sister that, yeah, we was ready to get in some problems, and we ran before the problem got to jumping. My dad said, boy, I ever catch you running again, I'ma beat you. I'm like, Jesus, Dad, you ain't taught me how to do nothing. But by this time, I think this is right before I got into boxing. So I get into boxing and learn how, because Coach done had more jumps than I done had fair fights. So I had to learn how to handle more than one person at a time. And I started out in boxing, then first I tried to do martial arts. I didn't have the discipline for martial arts when I was younger. Practicing on your own a lot. In gym, I could relate to boxing, watching boxing matches versus the martial arts thing. Mixed martial arts is called now because you study many disciplines. But back then, I didn't have the discipline, so I went into boxing first. So when I'm in the gym, I learned how to bob and weave. I learned how to jab, hook, uppercut. I learned how to block punches and everything. But the main thing I learned is conditioning. Conditioning is the number one thing. Conditioning meaning cardiovascular health. That means having endurance, because if you're in a fight, if you're in an altercation and you're excited, hyperventilating, the first thing that's going to go is your wind. The first thing that's going to go, you're excited, you're breathing harder, the blood's pumping, taking more oxygen. If you're not conditioned, if we are not conditioned to go through these things, perfect practice makes perfect. So if we're not conditioned to go through these things, then we are going to suffer. You see many bouts, whether it's mixed martial arts or regular boxing or fighting on World Star, whatever. You see people gassing out, they losing their breath, they can't think. Once you can't think, the fight is lost. So the person that's more conditioned, a lot of times will be the victor. So get the conditioning, the cardio work, whether it's running, whether it's speed walking, whether it's whatever, cross training, whatever, swimming. Do something to get that cardiovascular out. That's number one. So I learned the boxing, I got into mixed martial arts, and I learned how to fight more than one person at a time. The theme of that is quickly, fast moving, quick thinking. As you jump off on one person, go to the next person, go to the next person. Keep your eyes, your head. I always say, coach, keep your head on a swivel. So I'm going to end this. I'm at 7 minutes. I'm going to see if I can post this. I love y'all. Coach, stay alive. We got this election going, and people are getting emboldened. They already had the mentality, but they're getting emboldened by these different groups, and they think that killing season is back in 1860s, early 1900s, where they was lynching on a regular. Stay alive. First law of nature, self-preservation. Coach, love you.